Imagine that you always wanted to play D&D but couldn't because you didn't have friends, or even if you did, you never managed to convince them to read a book with more than 100 pages just to start playing the game. Do not fear, my dear solitary viewer, for I have the solution. Baldur's Gate 3 will give you the opportunity to play D&D that you have always wanted. Not just R, R, fuck, eu vou ter que... Not just a RPG, it is indeed a RPG. Many games out there claim to be RPGs, and many YouTubers also think so, but the big truth is, in my opinion, is that many RPGs need to have a central element that many don't have, which would be the fact of being an interactive role-playing game. I would say that many games that claims that are RPGs are actually just level-based games with a medieval style. Since make a real RPG involves good writing with a wide variety of dialogues to give you opportunities to interpret complex characters. That is something that I think is lacking in big studios today. But Baldur's Gate 3 is very different from many games that have RPG aesthetics but aren't because it is indeed a RPG. It's very focused in the character that you construct and want to be. In it, you can be whatever type of character you want. Do you want to be a goofy hero who helps everyone? Go ahead. Pick a standard paladin that can help you with that. Do you want to be a psychopath with uncontrollable violent impulse? Well, you can be that too. Actually, in this game, you can be so evil that you could kill NPCs that are children, some like goblins, are exponentially so annoying that the biggest challenge in a hero playthrough would be not killing them. Seriously, Goblin Slayer would be proud of me. The goblins are ugly, dirty, noisy, and have a great propensity for evil. They are horrible people. The game places a strong emphasis on relationships, the bonds you form with friends, not just with romantic partners. A warning that I give you is if you want to have an ending with someone, I I mean a romantic ending, be careful with who you choose to flirt, because some women are much easier than others. And because of that, you might end up hurting some feelings, because it's quicker to have a romantic relationship with some when you flirt with everybody than with others. In my opinion, the most difficult relationship to end up if you flirt with everybody is Shadowheart. I remake my game 3 times because I want to stay with her, but well, I was flashing with fire everybody, so it's more easy to develop a romantic relationship if some characters like Karlach or even Lazel than the Shadow Heart. You will influence your campaigns positively or negatively, to the point that one of them could become a cult god, almost literally.
I offer them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves.
This game uses every possible card in the deck to its advantage. It has a good story, most of the main characters are interesting and captivating. The music will be probably become a classic for many peoples, and there are certain passages where some villains seem to recite poetry. Speaking of that, I would say the fact of having a narrator and the beautiful way some characters speak gives me the impression and sensations I would have reading a book of fantasy. I think it's The combination of using a narrator, music, cutscenes, and the freedom to make multiple small interactions in a turn-based game environment, like jumping, pick up an object, and turn that object that makes it unique, bring me a feeling of infinite possibilities that I had when listening to RPGs podcasts as a teenager, but couldn't play. It's a 10 of 10 game. So why are you wasting time here? Go ahead and play. Thank you for watching and please give a like and subscribe.